I literally cannot stop thinking about this film, and I saw it about a week ago. My name is Brandon Keith Avery, and this is just my opinion. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in to my opinion/review. For 1917, I really do appreciate it. And if this is your first time finding me and you want more movie reviews, trailer reactions, television recaps, or just me responding to entertainment news, please click on that subscribe button and also the bell so you can be notified when I make uploads, and you will be on your way. And guys, I do apologize. I'm a little sick right now, but I'm going to do my best. 1917 is a war film that takes place in World War I. And with my particular taste, I do like war movies. It is something that gets me excited. So when I first saw the trailer for this movie, it did pique my interest. I didn't think it was going to be the best thing in the world, but I said to myself, okay, that looks pretty good. I'll check it out when I have a chance. And I kind of went into this film blind, not knowing anything about it. Like I said, I saw the trailer, but I only saw it one time. But as I was getting closer and closer to my particular release date, I kept hearing everybody else talking about it, just how good it was, just how amazing and how it achieved so many things. And that did get me excited about the film even more. Now, this is being written and directed by Mr. Sam Mendes, and this is actually his first writing credit. And if you know him, he's done films like American Beauty, Road to Perdition, Jarhead, and Skyfall Inspector, the last two James Bond movies with Daniel Craig. And while I did enjoy Skyfall, I really didn't care about Spectre too much. But at the same time, I can say, at least for those two James Bond films, that he did direct, he did shoot those films quite well. And the reason why I brought that up is he took some of those talents and he put it in this 1917 movie all over the place. And guys, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm just going to go ahead and say this right now. Not only is 1917 one of the best movies I've seen in 2019, with no exaggeration, this is easily one of the best movies I've seen in my entire life. I mean, my goodness gracious. It may not be my favorite movie, but on a technical level, on an objectional level, I mean, this movie has done things seriously that I've never seen before. And if this does not get all the nominations during award season and all the shows, the Academy and whoever else is giving their input, is smoking crack. Real talk. But what is this movie about exactly? Well, Schofield and Blake, two young British soldiers during the First World War, are given a seemingly impossible mission. With time against them, they must deliver a message deep in enemy territory that will stop their own men and Blake's own brother walking straight into a deadly trap. Now, if you've heard other people talk about how great this film is, they're lying. It's not great. It is freaking amazing. Like, seriously. And one of the things I just love about this movie already is just, it starts exactly how it finishes. And that's just a little nugget right there. I won't spoil anything for you, but you'll just have to see the film for yourself to know exactly what I'm talking about. But it just starts so soft and so calm, so middle, just so subtle. And then the way it just expands into this giant extravaganza of epicness that you've never seen before. And it is shot in entirely one shot, or shot and edited into like one long take. I mean, it literally was not shot in one shot. I mean, that would be impossible. There's just no way in hell somebody would be able to pull it off unless there's some type of magician sorcerer from some other dimension. But let me calm back down. I mean, seriously, the way they shot and edited this film, it is in like one long take, and that is what gives this movie its own lane of epicness that you've never ever seen before. And then you're able to relate to the characters. I mean, I said Schofield and Blake, especially one of them, because he's driven, he's so passionate not only to accomplish this mission, but he's trying to save his brother. And if you all know out there, if you have siblings, a brother's love or a sister's love is a brother or sister's love. And for the most part, anybody would do anything to save their sibling, their brother, their sister. I have a younger brother. I love him to death, even though he gets on my nerves sometimes. I get on his nerves sometime too. But I would do anything to save his life if I had the chance. And that is one of the things that are driving these characters forward throughout their mission. Another great thing I love about this movie is just the set design, the scenery, everything around them. I mean, I was blown away by all the dead bodies and decomposed bodies and horses flying around, or lying around, excuse me. Some of the flies that they use CGI and how they put that into the film. Some of the trenches that they use to make the war battlefield feel that much more real. I mean, I was even blown away by like puddles of mud and water. And then the way that the director Sam Mendes would use the camera and maneuver around when he's following these characters. I mean, I'm just like, my jaw was literally on the floor, not once, not twice, but like 7 or 8 times throughout this whole movie while I was watching it, just in amaze about what he was able to accomplish behind the camera. Another thing is this film is just non-stop intensity. I mean, seriously, don't hold your breath because you're really just going to pass out. I mean, and I know this may sound cliche that I was at the edge of my seat, but I caught myself a few times like clenching, you know, my armrest, just in anticipation of what's going to happen and wanting these characters to succeed, wanting them to survive, wanting them to get away. And with this being a war movie, I mean, it's not like all over the place. You know, I mean, there are some dead bodies here and there that will freak the hell out of you. And the film does a great job of that with what it's doing with the camera, how sometimes things just kind of pop into your face. But there is not like a lot of gun battles or hand-to-hand fighting or people, you know, getting stabbed in the chest and, you know, their bodies are just dismembered and things of that nature. I mean, there's a little bit here and there and sprinkles of it, but I would be lying if I said that this was a violent movie, but it's not. But when it does get down into the nitty-gritty, when characters are thrown down, I mean, it is pretty intense. You feel for them, people die, and it's really sad because you really do care about these characters. Now, also, if you look at the credits, you'll see that Mark Strong, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Colin Firth are in this movie. And if those are some of your favorite actors and you're one of the reasons you want to see this movie is because of them, please go ahead and tailor your expectations because they are barely in the film. But that's just not a knock on the film. I'm just kind of letting you know. I mean, they put that kind of all over the marketing material. And so I just kind of, you know, want to warn you. They are in the film, of course, but their scenes are brief. But, you know, those brief scenes do have a strong punch. You know, they do have a great impact. So just make sure you tailor your expectations if that's something that you're going to go see the film for. But just especially, guys, just one of the main characters in this movie, like I said earlier, he was just so driven, he was just so passionate to accomplish this mission that, I mean, I was just like reading his mind. I was like, man, there is just no stopping to this dude. He is just really going to give it all to accomplish his mission, to accomplish his goal, and he is just not going to stop. And I felt that like even if he died in the middle of it, he would come back to life still to accomplish this mission. I mean, I felt this one character would have literally hand fought a tank because he wanted to accomplish his mission so badly, and you know, he would have won. I mean, like, he just like it was just crazy towards the end of this movie, and I don't want to spoil it for you, but I mean, you know, it was pretty amazing. It really was. And also the soundtrack, the score that complemented this film, that just gave every scene new life. I mean, the gentleman, his name is Thomas Newman, and I've never heard of him before, but my goodness gracious, this is one of the best scores that I've ever seen, or not ever seen, but ever heard in my entire life. I really can't wait to see this movie again. I'm definitely going to be buying it on Blu-ray 4K and add it to my collection. You know, they shot the film they didn't shoot the film this way. They expanded it in the special IMAX format of 190 by 1. So if you actually do have a real IMAX theater in your area, I strongly suggest you see it in that format. I didn't. I had to look it up afterwards. I saw it in the normal wide aspect of 239 by 1 or 240 by 1. But I mean, guys, seriously, even if you're not a war, you know, drama type person, I still think that you should give this film a chance because it's just freaking amazing. Well, like I said, one of the best movies I've seen, not just this year, but in my entire life. So if I had to rate 1917 out of a 1 out of 10, I can't remember the last time I've given a movie a perfect score, but this one is getting it. I'm giving 1917 a 10 out of 10. Yes, a perfect score, a 10 out of 10. But guys, that is just my opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Are you interested in seeing this movie? Do you like war movies? And if you do, please down in the comment section below, please list your favorite war movie. I anticipate that a lot of people are going to say Saving Private Ryan. This does compete with that, may even be better. Just got to see the film yourself. If you like the video, please go ahead and give me the thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Guys, I'm around 17,000 right now. I know that's still small in the YouTube space. Please help me reach 20,000 subscribers. It would be great to begin the new year with 20,000 subscribers in the year 2020. Also, please look me up on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All that good stuff is right there at the bottom of your screen. And I also have links in the description box and in the pinned comments. All you got to do is just click on the link and also click on the follow button, and hey, it's that easy. You're helping your boy out. At least help me reach 1,000 followers on Instagram. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget to always chase your dreams, because I'm chasing mine. My name is Brandon Keith Avery, and that's just my opinion. Peace.